quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. No half of the time in it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Let me get more.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this up past the 40, up at the 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They run it once more with Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down mark. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2.
70 Lions.
Trying to run for the first down with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Rigz, Rocco 80. Ready.
He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. James Pierce in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach.
And he is going to go down. quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible. Run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. Now he'll air one out. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
At the 35-yard
And these
line.
are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 18.
18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Rolling to the left. And he kept that Taylor as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Brings up 3rd down.
James Pierce working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Third down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This kicks away. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Blake Hashman.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Now handoff, Jones, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Let's go now. Coca 19.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before third down.
Ready, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do. You know, it's hard to speculate, like we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And caught outside. It's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Atlanta.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now McCarthy on the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Come on, come on. Viking 18.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is first touchdown of the new year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front 13-3. This one is kicked away. Miller now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready? Break.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He was dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 42
A
yards.
big play for Minnesota.
Vikings
42 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Handoff here, up the middle. Open space inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man.
has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Miller now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Solid play. It's second down.
On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Nash had to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You can't teach speed, and a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by them.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And it's downfield to the tight end Pitts. Still going. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Vikings.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready? Viking 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Up to throw is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. 17 yards. The gain there. First down, Minnesota.
17 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down at the
Ball on the
30-yard
30
line.
now. Here's
1
second
yard
down
gain.
and
Brings
9.
up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second TD catch of the season.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend his third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. On play action. Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. That gains an even 60 yards.
19-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's up to the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Miller now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away. And I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line. He'll pick up the 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way.
Bijan Robinson, 20, 15. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he gets into the end zone for the two. It's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll take this up to the 30. I'll pick up the 5.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates.
Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Jones. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
We're going to go play action with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Pitts is the man in motion. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. by the defense, and this is going to stay a two-possession game. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Okay, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 72.
Watch the twist.
Take go.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have come to the point where one-on-one matchups, and it's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
first down. Here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Jalen Walker. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Going now, Penix on first down. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout. That's their first. Clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. And the lefty Penix on first down. Going up top. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set up. Viking 18.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes